people. When you look at investigative journalists whose calling and training has to do with digging deep, digging the action and the inaction of these guys, and then flinging into in their faces, right? They are also different. So you have to give credit to those who are in that category. And there's no point in ascribing that kind of sophistication to myself, because when time comes for me to actually show that I'm a journalist or I'm a activist, I may not have all the prerequisite, experience to actually challenge them. Yeah, it may sound somehow to you, but it is true, So there's no point in trying to misrepresent myself, because for what I believe I am so capable, right, in expressing myself, as a concerned citizen, angry one, and the rest of that. Then I'm looking for other angry people, angry citizens who want to have a reason to be angry, right? And if we end up having this or reaching this critical mass, we also have a role. We have this very, very kind of like effective role we can play. And it has to be a role of number, a game of number, where people are like, I have a reason to fight these people. I have a reason to stand up. I have a reason to speak up. That kind of thing. So we can force their hands. We can force them to do what is right on our own terms, than for us to present ourselves and be like, I'm this, and I'm not a freedom fighter. There are freedom fighters who are interested in being physical, right? Here is a caller. Hello. Did I miss you? Okay, sorry, I missed that caller. Probably they called in and they felt like maybe I wasn't hearing them. And I actually put you on hold, though. Do you get what I'm trying to say there, right? So when you look at when somebody said, "Oh, Mayegu, you are a new," you are a new Nnamdi Kanu. I'm like, no, don't disrespect that man. Okay, his own calling is so very straightforward. He knows what is up against, and it was pretty much like calculative enough that it felt like even if they have to kill him, all right, it will make so much impression on millions of people who are also likely going to follow in his footsteps. That's a huge difference. When on my own part, mine is to raise the consciousness of the people so that when we want to fight, we fight together, not trying to be somebody who is ready to say, I will sacrifice myself for you, and I hope that you will fight if they take me. That is different. Do you get what I'm saying, right? No? Anyway, I'll come back to it. Hello. Are you there, by the way? Okay. That's another network issue, I would say, even though they are pretty much connected. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to say. When you look at David Hundeyin, for example, somebody who actually thread where giants would never dare. You get what I mean? Somebody who was willing, he is trained as an investigative journalist, and they always kind of kill investigative journalists because they will go and dig out something that you and I have no idea or any clue about at all. They go deeper to unravel hidden secrets. They always look for the hidden secret of the people who are leading double life out there. Here you get. And in most cases, right, they kill them. And to them, that's their own calling. We expose these criminals, and hopefully the citizens who are their victims can use this information to go after these rogues. They are not guaranteed that the citizens will go after them, which is their own calling. Meanwhile, I want you to know that except you are willing and ready to fight, there is nobody who is coming to fight for you. There's no Jesus, there's no black Jesus coming to save you. If you are not willing and ready to also sweat it out, that's a different. So raising the consciousness of people and saying, let us all stand up and kind of like reject what is wrong and embrace what is right. you know, until then, right? We'll keep teaching. Did I get you back on? Hello? I don't know. This is going to be your own side, my caller. Okay.
Hello.
If you can't hear me, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, grand. And I can hear you too. How you doing, sir?
Good, are you?
Well, very well. Thanks for asking.
Okay, yeah, I'm a first time caller. I'm calling from Italy.
Oh, bless you. No wonder, because sometimes when people call in like that, right, I may pick the call, put you on hold, and then come back to you. But it seems like being a first-time caller, you felt like, oh, he can't hear me. Let me hang up. But I'm glad you called back anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Please.
So I just want to say a few things. I started listening to your broadcast and in the recent past, and I really want to commend you. You are really doing great job. You are really doing great job. I wish that we have so many people like you that will be speaking up, because that contraction called Nigeria is, if not by, sometimes there's no better word to say than to say, if not by the grace of God, that country will just is just gone. I I came back from that. Came back 2 months ago from Nigeria.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Hmm.
In my very eyes, they kidnapped this young woman, banker, coming from work,
Hmm.
and they took her away, left her car, left her jeep that was at Imo State
Wow.
around 7 p.m.
Wow.
And the other terrible things that are going on there. Nobody cares, no security, nothing. Nothing.
Like people are just on their
And
own. Hmm.
yes. So I just want to call. We also be calling. You are doing a great job. We're listening to you. In fact, I'm introducing your program to my colleagues at the place of work.
Oh.
I do tell them that there's a voice like that of somebody say like that of Nandikano. Yeah. So
Man, that,
and
that is a great compliment. When people say that to me, I'm like, oh, thank you. Even though it's pretty much far from me,
yes.
but yeah, thank you. You know?
Yeah. Because you are. I can see that you are genuine. Because being a man, permit me to use the word, from Yoruba nation, and speaking against the evil of this government, not minding that this person is from my tribe.
I know.
That is to say that you are really genuine. They are pursuing a genuine cause, like some other people too, like Dele Farutumi. So I just want to encourage you.
Thank
You are doing a great job, and the Lord will richly reward you.
Thank you very much. And thanks so much for calling in anyway. It's such a pleasure
Yeah.
to have you on as a first time caller. But we usually have this welcome, gong for the first time callers. Just like that is to announce it and say, we have a first time caller, So it's such a pleasure. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
You have a good
Thank
night.
you.
Cheers. Nice one. So if you are a first-time caller on Mayegun's Diary Political, sometimes when you call in like that, I may pick the call and then you'll be hearing me kind of like, talk. And sometimes you may be talking as well and I will be hearing you, but others won't. But in most cases, I'm just, except when I turn back and be like, hello, that's the moment I have released your voice to all our listeners. And yeah, so don't hang up because sometimes it can be very busy that if you manage to get through, don't hang up because you may not get back. I mean, you may not get back in again. So just that's for anybody who is a first-time caller or a would-be first-time caller on Mayegun's Diary Political. So it's been a pleasure. Tonight we've had again a wonderful night. Depends on which of the topics really got you, glued or got you pretty much like interested more, or probably also got you more thinking about the situation of that contraption. So we all know that, yesterday's survivors, they are today's victims, while today's survivors are tomorrow's victims. So every day is an opportunity for us to share, an information to enlighten ourselves, because, they say if you live your every day like it's your last, one day you are going to be right. Do you understand what that means, right? They say live your life every day like it is your last. So whatever you need to say today or do today, do it today, because today may be your last. And as they say, yeah, when you live every day like it is your last day, one day you are going to be right. So this contraption is there to take our lives. Nigeria and those, the ruiners of that Nigeria, they are like the weapons fashioned against us. So every day is an opportunity. Every day you wake up is an opportunity for you to possibly plant a seed that will likely be, that will germinate and be the seed of a liberation. Don't hold it to yourself. Don't be so selfish and say, if it hasn't happened to you, then maybe it is not happening. Because one day you and I could be the next victim. And that is why we say, live every day like it is your last. Because one day you are going to be right. One day will be your last. One day, I live my life every day like it is my last as well. Yes, I have planned. I can say I have planned for tomorrow. I have planned for next month. I have planned for next year. But those are just plans. For my everyday, like I spend it on this platform, is an opportunity to win a soul, educate a mind, because I believe that I am living my everyday like it is my last. And one day I will be right. Until then, right, I will never stop hearing what you need to know. Okay? And I hope you too will never stop educating your mind and make yourself a temple of decency, a temple of, make your heart, your soul, the temple of honesty, clarity, a place where a genuine flower of love actually blossom, grows. Mayegun's Diary Politico is where we now water that soul of yours, because one day we are going to reach that critical mass, the critical mass that will likely change our story, turn the tide, turn the corners, they used to say, and then we will change our stories. We will change our own history. We will change our destiny eventually. So until then, just remember, live every day like it is your last. Good night from here. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I shall see you again. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun diary na him be number one.
àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ o làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun diary na him be number one.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa bí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa bí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa bí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
kí gómìnà gbówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa bí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa bí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa bí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa bí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. àyè
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
ha kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. bọ́tà ń lérí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàbù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá